As an author, you know it's incredibly important to be able to write whenever, wherever, why ever, to get your book done in a timely fashion so that you have the ability to live a life while also being an author who is making an income on your writing. And so you know that as an author, you are writing whenever, wherever. You are writing as you can. And that usually means that sometimes you're going to have to do a little bit of writing on your phone. You do not want to have to sit there and type with your thumbs or type like this on your phone. It's really, really problematic. That's okay for just taking a note here or there, but to do any significant amount of writing, even if it's just a paragraph, you do not want to have to sit there and type on your phone. So you want to make sure that you have invested in a Bluetooth keyboard. And it's not even that big of an investment. These are actually pretty cheap and affordable. You can get them in different sizes, different versions, so that it's, something smaller you can carry in your purse. You can carry this or keep this in your car. You can do all sorts of things with this, but it makes it really easy to function, especially if you are on vacation and you don't bring your laptop with you, or you don't want to get out your laptop because it's a big hassle while you're at a restaurant and somebody has gone to do something, or they got called into a phone call, or you're there by yourself taking yourself out to lunch. You have the ability to function without having to have a big setup there. So a Bluetooth keyboard makes all of the difference. This one is my favorite. This is a new one for me, but I've had this specific brand exactly like this for my entire career. Even before I was a published author, I had this and I took this to work with me. So I didn't always carry around a laptop with me when I went to work back when I was a teacher, back when I was substitute teaching, and I would have a few minutes on my lunch break. I would pull this out and type on my phone or on my iPad so that I can work on my novel without having a huge setup there, without having it be big and problematic and very intrusive in what I was doing. This was a total game changer. It is very lightweight. It feels just like my normal keyboard, so it's got very normal keys. It is, again, Bluetooth, so I can connect it to my phone, to my iPad. I even the other day connected it to my computer. I'm working on a brand new setup for myself as an author with just, you'll see it. You'll see it. It's going to be really good. But because my computer is going to be up high and I'm not going to be able to type like normal, I can connect it to my Bluetooth keyboard, and then I can have that lower where I can look straight onto my monitor on my computer, but I can still type and get those things created the way that I need to. So this is multifunctional because I can connect it to so many devices, because I can do whatever with it. And because it's small enough, I can actually carry this with me. I used to carry this in my briefcase to go to work. I used to carry this in my purse when I was going somewhere. Like my purses, I know I carry big purses, but I can easily fit this inside of my bag so that when I'm out and about, if I'm going to the restaurant or if I'm going to do things and I just find a nice little spot to kind of sit down for a few minutes and do a little bit of work, I can pull out my Bluetooth keyboard and I can much faster write my novel than if I were typing it with my thumbs or trying to type it with my fingers. It just wouldn't work well. Now I have had lots of different versions of these. I've actually had, this is my main one. This is the one I've used throughout the years, but I also had a smaller version that was like a little bit bigger than a phone back when I had like a BlackBerry. I used to connect it to my little typey keyboard, and it was so much more effective to then be able to type. It was a little bit harder to type on because it was smaller, but I had that functionality, and they still make those. So if you want something that's going to be a little bit smaller but has the keys so that you don't have to figure out how to do it and block your entire phone screen as you're writing, a Bluetooth keyboard. I'm going to link this one because this is definitely my favorite. This is the one I recommend to people. It's really thin. It's very lightweight. It's very easy and simple to use. And I really like this because it's raised a little bit. So it's at a slight angle, making it easier for you to function with. But they also have the small ones. They have tiny keyboards that you can just kind of like pair with your phone and you're good to go. And then you can write wherever, whenever, however, why ever, because of whatever, so you can get your work done. We talk a lot about pockets of time here on the channel. And so I want you to be able to find those little pockets of time while you are waiting in the car for someone, while you are, on vacation. If you are in the car and not the person driving, you can be writing if you don't get motion sickness. I do, but some of you don't. You can be taking this on the go with you and making it so much easier and more effective for you. And the other thing about this is that it's really nice. I just mentioned I'm doing a new setup. And that is for a number of reasons, but one of the reasons is that if you are constantly tipping your head down to write on your laptop or your computer, that hurts your neck, it hurts your spine, it hurts it messes with your jawline, y'all. It does not help you, and it hurts your eyes as well. So you want your monitor to be up at eye level so you can sit straight, you can have those shoulders down and back, your back is straight, and you look straight onto your monitor, which protects your eyes and the rest of your body as well. You can, if you need to, if you're starting to feel like the pain and the pressure, but you're not constantly having it up high enough, You can prop it up and then Bluetooth connect this and use this to type while having it propped up on a stack of books or a box or whatever it is, just to temporarily fix some of the pain that you're experiencing. So this is also going to work for that as well. So you can use this in so many ways. I highly recommend, if you are an author or an aspiring author, investing in one of these. Again, it's not that expensive, but this is a really good thing for you to be having available to you so that you can function. It just makes life so much more functional so that you can do better work to make more time in your life for the things that are important to you. And it's not just about constantly writing your book. If you use those pockets of time, you build up time later. If you use the pockets of time now, you might find that you have an extra hour later because throughout the course of the week, you did 10 minutes, whatever, and you got extra time at the end of the week to now go do something fun. You can save yourself time and effort by leveraging pockets of time, which we talk about a lot here on the channel. So drop your questions down below on the keyboard or on pockets of time, and using that wisely inside of your author career to make more time, to then make more money and live a better author life. And we will see you in the upcoming episodes as we continue to help you navigate the world of being a professional author, from your writing to your marketing to your publishing, to make sure that this is your most profitable year ever with the least amount of time, overwhelm, and stress, and that commitment to creating content in a much easier way. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.